What's going on, guys? My name's teftyteft. Welcome to a video about No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is about 2 weeks out, and I thought I would do a sort of a video that I've never done before. I've never done this type of video. I figured I'd use my streaming setup and do this kind of like discussion type of video. It's like podcast / gaming news. You know, who knows? If you guys like this type of thing, I could do more in the future. I figured I'd try it out with No Man's Sky since I am very interested in the game and wanted to talk about it. They've released 4 videos, Explore, Fight, Trade, and Survive. They're all like a minute long, talking about what you're going to be doing in No Man's Sky. So I thought what we could do is have a discussion about those videos and try to theorize as to whether or not No Man's Sky is going to be an actual flop or success. Because right now, either one could be the case. It looks really cool. The idea is phenomenal, but it could be a giant stinking fish. Let's look at this Explore video. All right. So this is the first one that they released. I think it was like, what was it? Oh, it was July 14th. So these have been coming out pretty recently. Let's watch this video and then talk about the exploration in No Man's Sky, because it's massive. Explore. I mean, it already looks like an amazing space adventure, just straight up. 18 quintillion planets. Like, that's a number that's unfathomable. Music is really cool too. I hope their soundtrack is something like this indie vibe. I'm really hoping. Look at these animals. I mean, all these are technically randomly generated, or not randomly generated, but they're generated from an algorithm. Endless, like literally endless discovery. And 18 quintillion planets is like a massive amount. Look at all these things that you can discover. You scan. It's like the whole world is generated and then scannable and nameable. Like that's one planet. One planet out of it. Like it's literally a galaxy to explore. That's why this game has gotten the type of attention that most indie games would just dream of having. August 9th. It's coming August 9th. Oh my god. I mean, look at this. Like, these animals. Like, this is randomly generated animal. I mean, so there's like a space base with animals and some sort of light pylons in the background. There's like a Earth-looking moon in the distance of this. Like, holy crap. Like, it's just phenomenal to think that this is actually going to be playable and generated. And obviously space travel, like this right here is really fascinating. So they're taking, obviously they have to take inspiration from all Earth style, because that's what we know being on planet Earth. So this game is heavily influenced by planet Earth, obviously. But this is all technically generated from algorithms. So every time you find something in this style, it's not going to be the same. That's really incredible to think that that's even possible with this type of game. It makes me want to like ramble. Honestly, I'm rambling right now. Journey to the center of the universe. That's also one of the things that they're talking about. Journey to the center of the universe is like the end game in a way, where you're supposed to get to the, they say universe, I think they mean galaxy, but like you pan out, you're in a galaxy, journey to the center of the galaxy. So we don't know what is what's in that galaxy, the center. I'm pretty sure within a week to a month, somebody on stream is going to discover it. And I personally definitely plan on streaming this right away. They pushed back the PC release by 3 days. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to get this on PS4 or PC. And since they did that, I'm pretty sure I'm getting it for PS4 now, because I want to be able to stream it right away. So that was the Explore trailer that we just watched. And I mean, right away. So somebody who knows nothing about No Man's Sky, if I saw that, I'd be like, whoa, this is some crazy space Mass Effect exploration narrative type of thing with graphics that are cartoony but artistic, you know, stylistic cartoony but inviting. So let's take a look at the fight. All right, fight trailer. Again, cool indie music. So right off the bat, we know there's space battles. Space battles. Space battles are hard to do right, by the way. Like, it is difficult to get a space battle down in a ship. Look at that, he picked up something. Some sort of resource. Look at this gun. It's like laser pylon gun. That was a different gun too right there. That's a different gun. Universe awaits. So this trailer, they're showing for sure that there is space battles. And it looks like, did we see different space laser shots coming from the planet? Let's see. From your ship. Let's see if there's different lasers. So it's orangey-ish. Is that a little on the green side? Oh, it's definitely different. Definitely different tools on your ship. Oh yeah, and that was red. This is green. Okay, yeah. So your spaceship definitely has multiple different types of weapons that you can equip. I'm sure there's different spaceships that you can find and collect. I think they actually mentioned that. Then obviously on here we saw 3 different guns. And that's shooting like yellow. I don't know what that just shot. I didn't see it. That's also shooting. Or I mean it was blue. I'm pretty sorry. I meant blue. This is all very fascinating. It's like potential items to collect in this crazy universe and craft and build. Like, if you can get an infinite number of spaceships, like, that's crazy. Are they gonna matter? Probably not, because, you know, when you have infinite variety, what tends to happen is there's more noise, and so the uniqueness kind of goes away. Maybe they figured out a way to solve that, and it actually feels unique and interesting with every weapon. These weapons kind of have it's almost like Mass Effect meets Fallout, like the actual battle style, like on ground. It looks like, yeah, it kind of looks like Fallout-ish, you know, Fallout-ish style stuff. So I don't expect the first-person shooter side of it to be incredible by any means. And the same thing with the space fights also. Space fights, again, are very difficult to get right in a video game. And we all know that first-person shooters are difficult to get right as well. That's why Destiny is so popular, because the FPS mechanics feel incredible, and Bungie knows how to make that stuff really great. So No Man's Sky or Hello Games is taking a first step into like so many genres: resource collecting, item discovery, a huge universe is being generated from an algorithm. There's a lot to bite off, but this trailer. So if I were to just see this trailer, the fight alone, it looks interesting, but it doesn't look like something that I would be like, oh, I can't wait to get into space battles and fight alien creatures. You know, it wouldn't necessarily get me going right away. It's the combination of all this stuff that definitely seems like the most interesting. The fact that you could explore a complete unlimited variety, essentially. There is no amount of time that you have on this planet to be able to explore the entire game, which completionists out there might cry about. You might have a problem with that experience. Let's take a look at the trade video, since there is actually an economy in this game. Once again, another difficult thing to get right, but yes, there is economy as well. Trade. I love this fact that you like just land on a planet. It's so cool. So you gather resources. That is awesome. Relic iron. So you can gather space resources too when you're on space. That's interesting. Kind of like in that space battle. Did you say exotic items? I think it said exotic items. So this is fascinating. Right here we have NPCs that you can go and talk to and purchase things from. So the world isn't completely desolate. Not world, the universe isn't completely desolate. Obviously there's enemies that you fight. More guns, more different guns. I think they're mining guns, and very Destiny-esque inventory management. We need to take a look at that, actually. Let's see here. I mean, look at this. New starship, phase beam, reflector shield, pulse engine, launch thrust, deflector shield, advanced coolant. And look at all these options. And look, this is very Destiny-ish. I mean, it's a great way of doing it. You know, that type of inventory or screen management is a great way. So it makes sense that either they would take inspiration from Destiny, or they might have done that in the very beginning, and Destiny just happened to do the same thing because, again, user interface is a very specific thing that takes a long time to iterate to get right. So, and who knows, this might change after another patch as well once the game launches. Let's see what else it got here. Craft product. This is so cool. Look at this, a crafting system. So there's a trade system where you collect resources. You go on the planets, you find certain types of like iron, all that. I don't know what else. They had different things in the trailer, but I don't remember the names of them. So you collect all these different resources, and then you can craft products. I wonder how in-depth the crafting system is, because they're giving us an unlimited exploration. Does that mean that the crafting system also has elements of algorithms? So it's like unlimited crafting, you know? Or is it a very set, defined amount of crafting systems, like maybe 30 different type of modules or something like that for your spaceship or whatever? That's really interesting. Now, like if I just saw this trailer, I'd be like, whoa, cool. You can craft stuff and discover, or like you mine things in space. I would be interested. It's like a space Minecraft meets Mass Effect with zero story. That's what it seems like from this. Look at this. Bypass chip, warp cell, electron vapor. Very fascinating. I'm very, very interested about the crafting side of No Man's Sky. One of the reasons why I want to jump in right away, right when it launches on stream, and discover. You know, I want to discover what the crafting system is going to be like. Let's see what else. Charge. They got zinc, plutonium. Is it literally the elements of the universe? I wonder if that's actually what it is. Jetpack, protection mesh, life support, equipment, install technology, you manage your exosuit. So you invest in your exosuit. You invest in your, I'm sure you develop your weapons, invest in your exosuit, invest in your ship. Like that all sounds amazing. I can't wait to play that. That's so cool. Look at this. You have some sort of space currency, 139,945 U's. U slashes. Let's see what else I got here. New technology discovered. Beam coolant system. So new technology. So he's on he or she is on a planet, discovers some sort of broken down beam thing, and discovers beam coolant system version 2. Further lengthens time between mining beam cooldown periods. Okay. Additional coolant loops. Operates automatically once constructed within user's multi-tool. The Mida multi-tool? So you use iridium and heridium to build this thing. That's cool. That's got me interested. I want to play it. I can't wait. Oh, we got to see this. What is this? Plutonium, zinc, iron, fascination bead. Fascination bead? Golden material, golden metal sphere used to temporarily increase the processing power of electronic life forms. Processing power of electronic life forms. Interesting. Man, it's so cool. This, I think the trade video easily has me the most excited because it shows that there's things to do on the planets, I should say. So you see all this stuff, you gather these resources, iron, whatever the hell, you know, you have some sort of mining tool. Space is also mineable. Buy and sell exotic items. Exotic items? The Thorn? The Thorn Galahorn? Is that what it is? Exotic items? Okay. That right there talks about then something in this world that may be, so there might be set specific items that are in the database that you reach to. So it might be like a generated number of basic items that nobody really cares about, and then, you know, rares that you care about initially, then you throw away, then legendaries or epics, or whatever you want to call them, and then exotics. Exotics might be predetermined by Hello Games fully, that are like these fully realized ships, tool, you know, like weapons and exosuit type of mods and all that. It's interesting to like speculate and think about this game and what's possible. I really hope that most of it is generated and awesome, meaning items as well. So the items are somehow generated by an algorithm, so the variety of the items is insane, because Borderlands got weapon variety right, in my opinion. Personally speaking, their gunplay wasn't so right, because, you know, you play Destiny, the gunplay is way better. But the Borderlands variety of weapons, where modules and different types of systems can be attached to them, is awesome. And I hope there's something like that in this game, that is algorithm based, and hopefully it does it right, because you could do that and have it suck as well. Now this is very fascinating right here. The NPC concept of landing on a planet and finding an outpost. So they're talking about how you go to a planet, you can name it, or you discover some sort of animal or plant and you name it and all that. Does that mean that some planets you're going to land on that have an outpost or an NPC are already going to be named by Hello Games because there is a trade system going on here? I mean, like, this is clearly an NPC that wants to sell stuff, which is great. You know, I think that's a great, like, you trade in your resources and you purchase and whatever. Yeah. Look at that. Some sort of gun. Upgrade, enhance your experience. Damage machinery, get blueprint. Oh, I see. So you find blueprints on planets. It's really cool. This I think the trade video by far takes the cake on making this game really interesting, because, you know, obviously explore, it's huge. There's 18 quintillion planets, so that's like too much, but cool at the same time. The fights look okay. Like, space battles look decent. Ground battles look like I said, Fallout 3 with maybe Fallout 4. That's what it looks like from the video. Obviously, I haven't played it, so I don't know for sure. But the trade system makes all that seem like, okay, there's things to do in this universe that is worthwhile. So finally, they just released the Survive video. Let's have a look at the Survive video. Explore, fight, trade, survive. Hostile environments. Toxic protection. Radiation. So it's like toxic, radiation, and temperatures. Either you're going to freeze to death or overheat. Radiation damage, damn. Sentinel drones? Like, what the hell are the Sentinel drones? Dude, there's more interface right there. So this trailer is like, this trailer to me is kind of an assumption. Like, I kind of assumed that the elements on the planets would be harmful. You know, excuse me. I assumed that there would be places that you drop down to that are going to be extremely hostile in terms of radiation from, you know, a star, or radiation, or you know, the temperatures being too cool or too hot or something like that. This is just like basically confirming it. I feel like some of these we've already seen. What's this? Yeah, I feel like we've already seen stuff like this. Can you survive? So this trailer it's good. It you know, fleshes out the 4-piece right here. But honestly, in my opinion, the trade trailer is the most interesting out of all this, because I kind of assumed already that there's going to be threats. You know, there's going to be threats to the environment because you're exploring these worlds. And I'm assuming that the reason to upgrade your exosuit or whatever is going to be to explore planets that are unexplorable initially, because that would make the most sense, you know? Yeah, overall, No Man's Sky could possibly be one of the greatest video games ever made, or it could be the biggest flop in 2016. If all these things are actually executed properly, it's going to be an incredible experience. One major flaw, though, is that they said that there's like a 1% chance you're going to run into somebody in this universe, which means that it's going to be a very lonely experience. You know, a game like Minecraft, when it came out, it had the same type of, like, you know, who would imagine Minecraft becoming so successful as it is, with its rudimentary blocks and all that, and its exploration, procedural generation, and resource mining crafting system is what made Minecraft unique and blow up, and you could have people join in with you. And so that co-op experience with the mining, exploration, procedural generation made Minecraft like meteoric. No Man's Sky is missing that co-op experience where you can invite a buddy and go explore planets together. And that would be amazing. Be like, hey, let's get a party together and go mining in space wars and go battle the sentients or the sentinels or whatever the hell they are. That's missing out of this right now. Maybe it's coming in a future patch. Maybe they decided to drop this 1.0 version and say, go explore, go name stuff, and then 1.1 or 1.2 comes, and then suddenly co-op is instantly available. Like you can teleport to your friends. If that's the case, then there's a huge, huge future for No Man's Sky. But as it is right now, just being a solo experience, I think it's going to have, it's obviously going to have a ton of interest initially. But if it maintains that and is only a solo experience, I don't think the actual lifespan of No Man's Sky is going to be very, very long. It really does need that co-op in order to lengthen it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. What I have my thoughts on No Man's Sky, guys. I am going to get on the PS4 because, like I said, the PC version got delayed by 3 days. So the 9th of August, it's dropping on PS4. I'm pretty sure that means it's dropping at 9 p.m. on August 8th, Pacific time, which is when I'm going to start streaming it because I would like to play it right away, jump right in, and discover for myself. I don't want to see other videos or the streams. I want to discover for myself what this game actually feels like to play. Yeah. Thanks so much if you watched this whole video. I do appreciate it. And also, if you want to see more videos like this in the future, games that I'm personally interested in, then hit that like button and leave me a comment. Things that are specifically interested or things that are specifically in my interest, I would like to do this too. So let me know if you enjoyed it. Hope to see you again in the future. And make sure to check out my live streams as well, twitch.tv/teftyteft. And follow me on Twitter @teft if you want to catch any catch the tweets that I do for when I do stream. Thanks for watching. Deuces.